welcome to the Funko Illuminati. We are back after a 1-week hiatus. We got Quickdraw McGraw, Vince, along with the ever-seeing eye of Andrew.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I was just telling my other co-hosts backstage, enjoy those intro videos because as of probably the beginning of November, we will be going to the free version of StreamYard because at 66, I know they raised their price, but I should have sat down with a calculator. But when I saw they took $66 out of my bank account at the beginning of the month, no bueno. There, that's my Spanish for the day.
Well, I guess I'll have to learn that bass line on the bass, and then you can do the drums, and we can just do it live.
Yeah.
I can do samples maybe. I'm just saying.
See, I went with the bit tuned version of it because I figured I wouldn't get caught. But if I think I've heard of situations right now on YouTube that if someone is on pitch or on key with the original, they will actually get slammed with a copyright.
Oh
yeah, I have been hit with copyright just playing, and no, not saying no lyrics, just playing it on the guitar, and they hit me.
And considering like 90% of all music now is owned by Disney, I'd rather not fight the mouse.
Yeah.
The mouse is the last person you want to fight.
He's an arrogant little prick. Let me tell you.
Just ask this tracker. He fought the mouse and the mouse won.
He is back though.
Yeah, he's back under. He just as of today, he just came back.
Yeah.
On his temp account. But
guess who's back? Tell some man. Rob is back. Rob is back. Oh, what?
Rob is back. No, I'm good. I just go to Vince. He helped me today.
Fresh off the Diddy tour, quick draw. Rob is back. Rob is back.
No.
Get that baby.
No, not. No, it's not quick draw because there's one. There's one before him. I think he goes by Bands for Bites or Bites for Bands. I think he's part of that group first.
I think it's Bites for Paychecks.
Yeah, whatever.
I thought it was Bands for Arms.
That Zone says he uses Alice in Chains for his intro for his videos. Yeah, but you don't punch your co-host out halfway through a set, though. So
it could happen.
NYCC looks like it's going to be a nice show at least.
Really?
Well, I mean, pops wise, I mean, this is the first NYCC in a long time that I've had 4 pops that I want. So. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Jeremy, Dead Zone. Forgot to say hi to everybody. Laura, by the way, Laura, thank you for the
Dead Zone's here. Jeez.
Yeah, Dead Zone.
They just let it about anybody in these days.
I think he's following you around.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
My dad is Dead Zone.
But yeah. Good news, guys. Aside from birthday last week, I bought a laptop. So now, well, I was using my mother's before, but now I will have a dedicated laptop that I can actually, any convention I go to now, I can actually edit the night of and put stuff out if I want, which I will, because as anyone knows, once you go to a convention and you're at a hotel and you finish for the day, there really isn't much to do in the hotel room. I mean, unless you want to watch local TV.
I would just go to sleep.
I mean,
no, not here, man.
And then,
what was that? What the hell was he doing?
I think he was cooking rocks.
I don't know.
And then then you take a little stroll, and then you go buy some stuff that you really don't need outside.
I was gonna say,
like next to like major things to go do after.
Oh
yeah. I was gonna say most of the hotels, like hotels that I've been in Toronto, are like near the airport, so there is nothing there except industrial buildings. And as much as I enjoy walking down a dirt highway road to a large warehouse that there's nothing there, I gotta stay in my room.
Well, no,
I
like
don't
so if you go to WonderCon, okay, you got literally downtown Disney,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got all those little like stores
Yeah.
and restaurants and candy places and.
Well, you see, the last hotel I stayed at was in Niagara Falls, and as somebody who grew up in the Niagara region, it's like you in Los Angeles. Let's say, for instance, you moved out of LA, right? You moved to Iowa. Not sure why, but let's just say you moved to Iowa.
Please don't.
Farthest. Sorry, Andrew. The only reason I thought Iowa is because like, what's the opposite of LA? Iowa.
Pretty much, yeah. Nebraska's worse.
You learn to communicate with corn and talk to dirt, and then you go back a few months later. The last thing you want to do is go around and like see all the touristy crap, like in Niagara Falls. The only thing there aside from the falls is Lundy's Lane and a lot of museums.
What's Lundy's Lane?
Lundy's Lane. I did a live stream actually once walking down it. It's just, think of it like the Vegas Strip, except at like 1% the length, and it's all on like a 45-degree grade.
Yeah, that's where Hooters is, I think, down there.
Yeah. It's at the top of the hill,
which is really cool because like the Hooters walls come up,
yeah,
and then they go down when they close. It was really neat when I was there.
Yeah, there's like a huge arcade there. There's wax. There's all these wax works. There's a roller coaster on top of one of the buildings. It's a zoo, honestly.
It's kind of like the boardwalk.
Yeah, exactly. It's like any other major touristy area in any like tourist town. I'm sure Nashville has a similar one. I know Los Angeles obviously has one. So does Florida.
Oh yeah. Pigeon Forge is exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to say Pigeon Forge. If Mitch was here, he'd be like, Pigeon Forge.
You know where Dollywood is.
With our national treasure, Tennessee Dolly.
Instead, he's at the Fountain Youth.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he sent me a picture of him and Alpha Beard, and Alpha Beard was sitting behind him at a higher elevation. That's showing the hierarchy of the beard. If Vince was there, he'd be below just Mitch. But yeah, as everyone knows, I went up to my cousin's place for the week for a couple days during last week. It was actually nice. Out in the countryside, got to see these weird bright little things in the sky. Apparently, and I could be wrong, they're called stars.
Oh yeah, we know you don't get to see those much.
Neither do you.
I heard there was a solar flare, and you can see like the northern lights and stuff this past week.
I didn't see any of that. I saw some stars, a few shooting stars every now and then.
Feeding your future hamburger.
What did you fix?
What?
What did you fix?
I didn't fix crap while I was out there. Actually,
he was feeding his future hamburger.
Yeah. There's a picture on my not on my Instagram, but on my personal Facebook of I fed a baby calf, fed some other animals. Oh God, no, they don't do veal there, dude.
And then calls me on Instagram to ask me about a trailer and if I had piston rings for an old fucking.
Okay, so if anybody knows big trailers, some of them have those what they call the slides, the ones sections that come out to make the trailer wider. So I got if I wanted to help because someone had sold it and they were by themselves and they had no way of how, and these things weren't automatic. It was before the automatic motors that pulled them in, so you had to manually do it. And it had been sitting there for the better part of like maybe 6 years. We got it done, but the problem was. So this is the great thing. So the only thing that this trailer came with was an owner's manual. The owner's manual has every single instruction for the base model. Except
it didn't have for the ramps.
Exactly. Like how to fix the fridge, how to fix the stove, how to fix the AC. Great. How do you are there any, latches or locks or anything? Long story short, we figured it out. We got it done, but it took about four adults to do it. Found out I can actually deadlift 150 pounds, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then found out later that night that I shouldn't deadlift 150 pounds.
Yeah. I could in the moment.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk after the moment.
Oh, no. I was fine. It wasn't until I got back to the farmhouse and I'm sitting by the chair by the fire and kind of relaxing. And then I felt my back getting tight. And I went, oh, that's cool. Well, let's see if I can walk downstairs later.
Right.
Normally, we would stops right now, which I guess, good thing Mitch is on his vacation back to the Fountain of Youth.
Yes.
I'm going to pull. Are you serious? Sorry, I'm looking here to see what they have. I'm looking at Dr. J, and Dr. J. There's been more stuff that's come out since, but he hasn't posted anything yet.
Funko Finders. It's a new go-to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Funko Finders. So, anybody else have any fun while I was gone?
Probably not.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I did actually. So we got a car that all we had to do was get it to my house. It was ours. Well, this Teresa drove it home white knuckled because the rear subframe braces were broken. We drove it all the way from Iowa to Illinois across the bridge. We made it. I was fine. She's like, I might not make it home with dry pants. I said, can we just keep them wet, not something else? Because I don't want to smell that on the way home. Yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting. But it's in way better condition. I just got to replace it.
Well, that's good. Actually, I think I found a better one. I'm going to use Funko Pop News. So, yeah, I got to do something I wasn't able to do in a long time. Go to an actual Funko Pop release at Hot Topic.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, and I now know why I don't do it too often.
Was it quite the trip?
It wasn't the trip, dude. It was the fact of people posturing over things that didn't require posturing, which is fine. It's cool. I get it. People want their Funko Pops, and I get that. And everything in its own time, and yada yada yada. Sunrise, sunset, but Jesus, man, like, chill.
Speaking of releases, Vince, did you get any of those Target dogs?
I got 3.
Oh,
Jesus!
Any chases?
Well, you order them all online?
No, so they came up. They restocked the night before, and it had an option for in-store pickup only. And I bought 3. It said they had 5 in stock, so I think someone took the chase already.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Dead Zone. Somebody bought MetaZoo.
Oh,
now
interesting.
Whether they choose to act on, hopefully they choose to act on it.
I don't know
don't sit on the IP.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what it's now. I haven't been watching much stuff on MetaZoo. Just this one guy. I think Nick Strength and Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I watched some of his videos about the sale of MetaZoo.
Nice.
It's actually really big.
Looks solid.
It is. It's like it's heavy.
It's pretty neat.
Oh.
I had to send you guys that thing today about the Krispy Kreme Ghostbuster donuts.
Yeah, I seen them the other day. I was like, yeah.
The problem is that every time you guys send me something like for that, all the U.S. exclusive, what I call U.S. exclusive restaurants, aren't here in Canada except for Toronto. So I looked at Krispy Kreme thinking, okay, well, it's been like 18 years since Krispy Kreme came to Canada. Maybe they've expanded outside of Toronto. I mean, there's a whole entire province, right?
No, they haven't.
No, they haven't. They've expanded within Toronto a lot. Like, ironically enough, it's all near like the university. Go figure. Kind of like when Starbucks first started coming in here. So if I want to, I will have to take like a hour and a half. Well, actually, 2 hours of traveling because an hour to get to Toronto, then another hour to navigate in Toronto, just to try these. Oh, hey Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Ryan? I would just try them if you have to go there for something. I would be making a 2-hour trip from Donut.
Well, you guys know I go to York University all the time.
Mm-hmm. You Vince, remember this?
Yes.
Professor Lindsay.
I do.
It's cool. Where did you get that?
Whatnot, $20.
Oh, nice.
I even got the little accessories that came with the little trash can lid and the thing you're supposed to wrap a rubber band around that uses a slingshot.
Yeah.
Oh, I think someone woke up from the siesta.
Oh,
I see her.
What siesta? I came back from work.
You ain't got
Is that
a
how
job.
you say work in Spanish? Siesta?
No, the only siesta around here is the one you take walking from your bed to your desk.
No, that's called traveling.
I
expense that every.
Is he
If I could sleep. Oh God! If I could sleep walking to work, like just go to bed and then wake up and be at my desk going, "Oh, I'm already logged in. My coffee's there. Damn, this is efficient." I would be.
Great day.
Nice.
Man, I got home from work and I'm like,
You got all those accessories?
Yeah.
Here, let me throw Vince. Let me throw you up, buddy.
You don't have to.
Might as well.
I actually want to. I want to see that crane.
No.
Oh, this is a
That's a repro. The 40th.
This isn't a Mattel. This is Super 7.
Hey, big guys.
One of those.
Yeah.
Hello,
you idiot.
Yeah, the Playmates is over there.
Yep.
But
Playmates.
Yeah, I got him too.
You know, it's funny the way you position that belt. It looked like a cup for a second.
Is that original or is that a repro?
No, it looks original because it's pretty worn down in some spots.
Well, if that's all it takes, I'll go rub them in the dirt all day.
He's wearing this left and right.
I can't get the belt to stay on. It's like
there's a real wear and tear on that belt.
That's what she said.
Dude, trying to put the belt on a Genghis frog is a pain in the ass.
Bro, I got home from work and I spent almost half an hour looking for something because like I just bought this. Like there's no way that it's already lost. I'm like, and I was so pissed. I ended up finding it, but it took me that long. And
it don't take me that long to find things.
Well, that's not true. When somebody moves something, it does take you pretty long.
No, I just give up, and I'm like,
that's a re-release.
Wait till somebody gets here.
Yeah.
I remember getting hit in the eye with one of those.
Did you ever get the pizza thrower tank?
Hey, Tad.
Yeah.
Long time no see. How you doing?
What's up, Tad? What's going on, man?
I got that. The re-release, right?
Yeah, the re-release.
Yeah, I got that. I have
the toilet one too.
The toilet one too.
Yeah.
Toilet one too.
You know that pizza thrower? I remember getting hit in the eye as a kid with one of those. God, it hurt.
I remember having them all.
Yeah, I had the tank one when I was a kid. That thing was awesome.
Oh, the one that fired the manhole lids?
Oh. I also found this rummaging through boxes for yard sale.
That's cool.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think it came from something called Micro Mutations, I think it was called. It was like, Turtles version of Micro Machine stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a little SWAT van. I can't find the little figures that came with it, though. They're the ones that are worth money. If you find the little tiny figures, dude, people want like $50 for just a little tiny figure.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. They're expensive as hell.
Huh.
I was looking them up after LBD. They were showing me the little micro machine turtle things.
Yeah.
The little play sets they came out with.
Yeah, if you get the little the Mighty Maxes, it's a Mighty Max.
Yeah, it's like Mighty
If
Max.
you get those little characters, those is expensive as hell.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Only thing
They're
I remember about
they're not metal either.
Nope, they're plastic.
They're little, yeah.
Well, it's probably because they're so damn hard to find.
Or it's probably so hard to keep them without losing them as a kid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember digging up, using a rototiller to dig up for our garden and finding like a kid's Micro Machine stash. Like a bunch of them just came up out of the ground. So clearly there must have been a sandbox or something because it was like, what? Because you know, dark soil, right? You see like little specks of color. It's like, what did I hit? It's like 4 or 5 of them in there.
Like here's a little Boba Fett one.
Oh, is that the one where it comes with his starship?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have it with this. I don't think he came with this one.
We've been finding some good stuff at these little places, the little flea markets and stuff.
I also got like little C-3PO in little pieces.
Huh. LBD, do you have that ring light anymore?
I have a ring light.
I think this one might be young Anakin. I'm not sure.
I just use the flash from my phone, but it's too bright. Too freaking bright. Focus on one place.
All we can see is the shimmer from your glasses, like some type of informant.
Because
I'm here against my will.
It already sounds like that.
He's trying to hide his identity.
Yeah, there's another toy show coming up the 19th, and I'm going to hit up.
Nice. And that's when I decided to start buying Funko Pops.
Sorry, I just try to do LBD with that shadowing.
I actually sold a couple of Funko Pops from out of the yard sale.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like $5 each or 5 for $20. And people were like, I'll take 5 of them for $20.
Okay, I gotta ask the question. Who had the Hello Kitty toaster?
That was my sister's.
Okay.
Oh, I met another man that was a Hello Kitty fan, like Vince was. He bought my mom. Dude, he bought my mom wasn't even trying to sell them. She has Hello Kitty floor mats that she was using in the back of her car, so won't mess up the carpet in the cargo area. Well, the grass was a little wet, so she didn't want to put boxes on the wet grass, so she put her Hello Kitty things out. Some dude came out and was like, how much you want for the Hello Kitty floor mats? I was like, get out of here. Yeah.
Damn.
So take them.
Yeah.
Everything's for sale.
She's like, she sold them for $2. And the guy was like, okay, here you go.
So you can take this guy too if you got enough. Get rid of Quickdraw too.
I was so tired coming back from Peterborough. I was looking at my ticket because I have a digital ticket. It's like, you got 3 hours left on this ticket. And I'm going, I could get off at Union Station, go through Toronto and see what I can find. And it's like, you know what? Forget it. it's which is weird. Dan has a Hello Kitty tricycle. I want to know how Dead Zone knows. I'm not concerned at the fact that Quickdraw has one.
I'm still waiting for the bicycle you're supposed to send me. I want a bicycle out of one of his mystery boxes. You never sent it to me.
Dude, you're still waiting for those pants, remember?
It's going to be an exercise bike. It's going to be a stationary.
And the pants you're supposed to send me? What a scammer.
Wow. Yeah, scams.
Scans Dan. Oh, that's a good hashtag.
Scans Dan.
They're Dan scams.
Let me guess. The customization doesn't have a seat.
Are you customizing the tricycle? You going to put some pegs on there so I can do some 50-50 grinds?
No.
Start using the Tony Hawk soundtrack
big wheel.
for every trick you do.
Yep.
Man.
Oh God. I think the most you could pull on a tricycle is a wheelie, and that's pushing it.
Oh yeah, I never sat on the seat of my tricycle as a kid. My mom told me. I put my feet on the back and just rode two wheels all the time.
I don't even remember if I even had a tricycle when I was a kid.
Yeah. But then I upgraded to a big wheel. But then you wore it out.
I had the G.I. Joe one that had the squirt gun on the front.
Yeah. And then you wore the tire out in the front until you got rocks in it.
And how many power slides did you do with that? Be honest.
Oh, a ton.
The whole time. That's all you're doing is power slide.
All you're doing.
Oh, could you imagine Vince where he lives, going down that hill and then power sliding at the bottom?
Yeah.
It's like 5 miles of just plastic. It's like Back to the Future.
Considering there's so much area he can do. They probably just emptied out the pool for him and call it a day.
Well, that's true. I mean, especially if the power's off, he wouldn't be able to get it out of the garage.
Any of you guys ever had the pedal cars when you were kids?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
Man, these were cool too.
No, dude.
Ooh, the closest thing I had as a kid was this bike. It was a bike that kind of had this dirt bike look to it with a speaker on it that made sounds like a dirt bike. But
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a big yellow one.
I see like motorcycle ones.
Crazy thing is, I got to learn how to use it, and then probably like later on that year, obviously I wasn't able to use anything.
When I was a kid, me and some kids in the neighborhood, like we tried to build this little like push car thing to go push down the top of the hill by
soapbox derby cards.
Yeah, I guess, but we took it to the top of a hill and it didn't make it to the bottom. It just
we just took the grocery carts from the supermarket.
Oh yeah, we've all done that.
Wait. LBD, did you do your own Blur song? You never saw the music video for Blur? There's a song called I think it's called Song Number 5 or something like that, and it's a song where it's like woohoo, and the whole entire music video is them going down the hills in San Francisco on shopping carts. You just see them, and you know how the hills are kind of like wavy, so you see the guy go down the hill, and of course he disappears for like a second, and then goes back up.
I'm gonna make an assumption on what kind of video that was.
I would say early 90s pop at best.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's something I would have heard.
No,
dude, that song got sampled in a lot of freaking commercials. That's the only reason I know about it. Because I remember,
actually,
yeah. Well,
who sang it?
Blur.
Blur.
I don't know who that is.
BLUR.
That spells blur.
I'm
MOON spells moon.
Making sure he knows.
BLER. Blur.
I mean, he might have put.
Why,
A in there.
Vince? Are you gonna get a shopping cart to go down the hill in front of your house?
No. So what we would do is we get shopping carts and someone would be in them. We'd push them, and then those little parking things.
Yeah.
The concrete little things. They wouldn't think that they thought we were gonna go keep pushing them, and we just push it straight into that thing, and then they fly out. That's what we did with the little shopping carts.
No. We didn't do anything with shopping carts because the problem with shopping carts is, you can get on a hill, you can get really good speed on them, but there's no brakes.
Yeah,
and
you jump out.
Yeah, that's good. Jump out, and then you get to roll around with metal and concrete. No. I'll stick to going down. I'll stick to riding my bike down a hill as quickly as I can.
No, I made the mistake of the skateboard. The old death wobble got me once.
Well, a few times,
dude. When they closed, okay, so there's a thing here called the Jolly Cut. It's a hill that goes all the way down on a 30-degree grade all the way down the hill. In fact, LBD and I went up the Jolly Cut when we went to the movie theater. They closed that hill down for a summer, and they and a bunch of guys that were into longboarding were doing videos going down it.
Oh god.
Which is funny because at the bottom it goes right into the downtown core where traffic is thick. So when these guys would go down, as soon as they got down close to the bottom, they would literally lean back, and they'd have like these thick gloves where they'd be dragging them on the ground just trying to slow themselves down.
Well, that's not that bad. We used to, before I had, well, they still did it obviously after my accident. But before I had my accident, there was this thing called Snake Hill, where it wasn't too close to my neighborhood, but we would go around all around the neighborhood, so by this park, and it would take you all the way down to another city, Hoboken. And man, those turns were so tight, man. I can't tell you the amount of people who crashed and burned there. It was insane because you pick up speed quick. That's how steep it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap! Before I forget, Andrew, did you pick up Batman?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
Just
actually,
which one? They gotta be more specific.
The one that dropped
came out on the
gas
Funko
chamber.
Shop. The fear gas Batman.
Yeah. Emo Batman. Cool.
Sure.
Yes,
I
heard
Vince hit me up about Oswald Cobblepot this morning for $10. So I was like, "Yeah, I already got that, but I'm pretty sure the other one didn't." It's like, "Yeah, it's he helped me with it this morning." So I was like, "Yeah, I can't find it. It hasn't popped up yet." And like 10 or 15 minutes before it dropped, like the broadcast channel for Funko dropped it. And they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be out." I was like, "Oh, damn! Give me 10, 15 minutes. That's cool."
I sent you the link.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna pull up.
You did,
Pops. My father. Great. Now I got this idea of. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but you gave me the link before I found it on any other platform, or before the Funko thing sent it to me. So I was like, I don't even need it now. It's too late.
So let's another Angus Young and Reba McEntire, which I will have that Angus soon.
Yeah.
I didn't go for Reba.
I had to.
It's Martina
Leave
McBride.
it.
Close enough. Hey, Vince, you going after these two?
Maybe. I don't know. It would be another thing for me to get signed, but it would be more like those would be better for like the Japanese voice actors.
Well,
true.
If I'm not mistaken, those are based off the statues in this city, right?
In Japan, yeah.
Yeah. There's actual statues like dedicated to the creator.
Well, the story was, I guess, that the country was going bankrupt, and he made these statues, and now it brought so much tourism, and everyone, they just come to see these damn statues, and it brought money back to their country.
The country still has.
So, did anybody?
No.
Anybody go after these?
No.
I went to go look.
Scare Fair.
I was there.
Guess I was the only.
I was at Hot Topic, and I was standing there, and there was 11 sodas sitting there. So there was two chases. The one chase is there, but I was like, one, I'm not into the Terrifier for one. Two, I knew the guy behind me wanted it because he's like, "Hey, can I just?" I was like, "Here, just take the chase, dude. Like, you want it more than I do. You're at least going to keep it in your collection." So I knew who he was. So it's like, "Thanks, man." I was like, "Yeah, no problem. I don't need to buy it and not even like it."
They had a ton
Andrew,
of
to
those
this vision of like if you were to.
Huh?
No, go ahead, LBD. What were you going to say?
They had a ton of those Terrifiers, but when I went, all the chase was obviously gone. But they had like at least 10 or 12 of those still left over. I went out of pure curiosity, because it's not. Huh?
No, maybe I'm on a lag here. I was going to say ours had ours ended up getting almost into a fist fight. Like, I don't know what happened. I was first in line, got mine. was cashing out, and like I heard her arguing, like literally, like, and I'm looking over, going, "Are you serious?"
I think that'll be the only reason I'll go to one of these drops, just to see people fight over them.
Here's my thing. I don't know what happened. The guy would have told me something would have went down like that when I went. I didn't go until like 12, and they open at 10, and people are usually there by like 6 o'clock almost. It's insane. But Terrifier has gotten so much popularity that I'm not surprised that people wanted to get that chase, even if it was just to resell it.
Well, the new movie's going to drop on Friday.
Actually, I'm curious what the value of it is. Well, let's find out here. Terrifier soda.
Chase.
Okay, so, well, no, dude, it's gonna show up regardless. I'm pulling up. Anyways, yeah, it was weird. I had the day off. I wasn't expecting, because originally they said not until the 13th, and then when I came back on Thursday, and it's like, oh, Friday, this will be available. I was like, done. I'll go. So I got up, went down, went and picked it up, and
nice.
And it was weird too. Even the store clerk, like the girl that was there, she had this like LeMay's look on her face, like it's like you want to deal with that. She goes, oh, if it gets bad, I'll step in. I'm going, okay, like what does it need to get down to? Like fist, people beating the crap
taking
out
out
of each
racks and stuff she's got to clean up.
But apparently, I mean, so looks like average price about $100 right now.
Yeah, that's
Which
what I was
is
over here.
ridiculous.
It's like 100, 130 the first day, at least. The highest
I saw one
before
here.
was
It
like
sold in. Well, the highest I saw here was 200 Canadian, which I was like, clearly somebody wanted it badly because they weren't willing to wait.
Yeah, over here I saw like 150 was the highest when I looked at it.
Yeah.
See, I could have easily bought one
I'm
and
looking
resold
right
it,
now.
but like screwing over the people that is in your area is not good. Especially if you know the guy. You're like, yeah, sorry.
Somebody sold one. Someone got a really good deal. Somebody sold one for $23.99 with $15 delivery.
Oh, yeah, somebody got diddy.
Yeah. But the average is between $80 to $100 right now, which I get the feeling it'll probably level off maybe about $100, and that'll be the going price for a while. Unless Hot Topic does any.
Yeah, I think it'll go down.
I'm talking Canadian, so yeah, 60 or 80.
So why were you
But
keeping
yeah,
yours
60 or
closed?
Why was I keeping mine closed? Because it has the Chase sticker on it. We all know what it looks like. So what's the point of taking it out?
Keep it sealed. It'd be worth more.
Not really.
I know. I'm just messing around.
I would have figured you would like want to display it out of the can so you can actually see the figure itself.
LBD has seen my current display wall. Space is limited. So in the can actually uses less space at the moment.
Well, get rid of all those Ghostbusters and you have more room.
Sure. Okay. Not a problem, buddy. You know what? Quick. You got 48 hours. You can get down here. You can take as much as you want free.
Oh.
I see your mom getting up in the morning. There's a note. I took your vehicle. So sorry. Love your son. P.S. I also took some food out of the fridge in the cooler.
I don't even know if they'll do that. She may get a text. Hey, I got your right. I got it somewhere to be.
As we hear on the radio,
I'm at the border.
No, we just see a video of him eating a Twinkie while you hear the song "Eastbound and Down."
Right, load it up and chuck it. Bringing pops across the border.
I wouldn't take the pops.
No, he'd take the Ecto-1 first, then he'd take the Protron pack, then he'd take the Firehouse just out of spite.
Pretty much, yeah.
Then everything else is just gravy.
I think he would leave the pony for you, at least.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't. I would leave the pony.
That was a gift. You can't take that.
That's exactly.
Quickdraw, you're right. Could be driving. However, that's less room in the vehicle for him to take.
Hey, there's a couple of Kirk Hammett's there. You pick them up for me while you're up there?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus.
Well, I don't know. He said Ghostbusters stuff, so
Yeah.
Well,
No, he said anything you want. He said. We can rewind this.
Oh God, you guys are both horrible.
Hey, we're trying to make a deal. All right.
Actually,
I'll
you
try
don't
to-
have
I would leave you the Ecto one.
Only because you don't want to have to try to
Only
get it
because
down.
you can't carry it.
He doesn't want to have to try to get it downstairs.
Yeah, but I would definitely take the
God.
proton pack and the firehouse.
I don't have this
Oh.
firehouse. Yes, you do. This one's Canadian.
The hinges
It's
are
not
on the
the same.
left-hand side. It's a double door. No, actually, the one thing I can't wait that's coming out with Hasbro Lab is they're coming out. I should be next month. Hopefully, fingers crossed, getting the release for the PK meter and the Ghost Trap. And apparently
Nice.
at New York Comic Con, Hasbro Labs has said that they're going to introduce a new Ghostbusters item. This logo that they used has wheels on it, so I suspect it's going to be a
RC.
what do you call it?
RC?
Probably the RC car could be, or I'm hoping it's not an Ecto one. Honestly, that's like the last thing I want.
Well, is it
also-
really the last thing you want? Let's be honest, because if it is the Ecto one, you don't need it.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't
I
matter
know.
if you need
Well,
it or not.
Depends.
Oh, it depends.
There was. No, it does, because the only Ecto one I don't have. Well, no, I do have, thanks to Andrew, but I don't have like a larger version of it. I only have the Hot Wheels one, the tiny one. Is the Ghostbusters Ecto A, which was in the second movie, like the one with the billboard stuff on it and everything. So, I'm going to assume nobody went after the Sonic stuff. Pardon?
I was gonna say, like, how much larger do you really want it?
I would say about the size of a keyboard is reasonable.
Kinda
Seriously,
like a
I
Jada
think that's reasonable.
size.
Yeah, I don't want one like the 1/6 that's currently sitting on my dresser. I mean that would be that's overkill, but something of a substantial size. So I'm just nobody wanted Sonic because I asked.
Could you imagine Sean
what?
getting a bunch of Ecto ones? It's like all those big ones, those 1/6 scale ones, and he have like a parking garage just on one wall. Just
He won't even be able to move around in his own house.
Andrew.
That's
Okay, let's
fine.
see. There's 4 movies. No, hold on. There's 4 movies, so that's 4 Ecto ones. Each one weighs 75 pounds. There is no way in hell would I even put that on a wall. I live in a city that's full of welders. I just go up to somebody and go, yeah, here's some angle iron. I need a rack that holds exactly 4 of these.
but they're gonna have to break. Well, you're gonna have to bolt them together because you ain't getting that up through your house.
Oh God, no, it would have to come in pieces. I'm aware of that. No, I'll just have them welded in the room. That way, when I move out, it's like, what about this large metal rack? It's your problem now.
Right.
Here's a hacksaw.
They're
Have
kids'
fun.
bunk beds. Put mattresses
Well,
on them.
considering how they're stacking people for housing in the city for students, look, now you can fit 4 students in a room that should only fit 2. Thank me later.
Yeah.
So I saw this. This looked kind of cool. Monster Universal Travel trunk case.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just like a little mini suitcase.
What is it from?
Chainsaw Man. Universal Monsters. So I'm guessing.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
I mean, you look at the stickers. You got the. Sorry, go ahead.
I said
I was
okay.
gonna say it kind of says right in the title, Universal Monsters.
It's gonna be the.
I think the one I sent you is a lot better. The Ghost Trap one that lights up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that. I've been looking at it for a while. It's just the problem is it's Loungefly. I like Loungefly Ghostbuster stuff. Don't get me wrong; it is amazing. My mom got me the Stay Puft one, which I like. I obviously had the Proton Pack one. I missed out on the other one from the last convention. The problem with Loungefly is it was another Proton Pack. It was another Proton Pack, but it was like all black. It looks really nice. You know,
okay. I think this one's pretty solid, though. I think this was really good.
Yeah, but the problem with Loungefly is it's an investment, man. It's it's like as I was when I've sold these bags before at conventions, it literally is geek chic. It is the high end of because they're not practical. You can't put really anything in them. Maybe hand sanitizer and your money, and that's it.
Sean, is anything you buy really practical? Let's be honest here.
No.
Oh no, I think the most unpractical bag I have is the Stay Puft one. That thing has enough space.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in general. Anything we collect, it's not practical. None of it.
No, that's not true. The San Diego Comic-Con Ghostbuster backpack, I used that once when I went to a convention. It was very practical.
That's not practical. That was I don't even know what the hell to call that if you used it once.
I use my Loungefly bag at every con.
Yeah.
It just carries like my charging battery, like just random little things, markers.
I carry them. I keep mine in a messenger bag in a canvas one.
Yeah, but Vince, you're a very small guy compared to most of us here, so the Loungefly backpack doesn't look so tiny on you.
Yeah. I put it on me, man. It looked like a freaking Tic Tac.
They're big enough for like a purse, because that's what Teresa uses her Loungefly bags for.
But even
like
yeah, it makes sense. Even when I wasn't as big as I am right now, I have like really big shoulders and like a very broader back. So
but I don't think Loungefly's thinking about you when they're making.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of my point. I'm like, we're not all that small. Like where we can like wear that stuff and it look at least somewhat normal.
So I've used. I think the one LBD got me one time at the con, and I had so much room in that bag. But like the only thing about that bag is when you get searched, like they actually search you. Like they're going through that bag because it's.
See, this is why I like the Fan Expo here in Canada. They're Star Security, the people they hire. Their way of searching through your bag is they open the bag, they have a little stick, and they push it around. Like they're like doing an in-depth search when in reality, I mean, you have to take things out in order to look at what they are, but they'll push the stuff around and go, okay, you can go.
While they're on their phone. All right. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Next. Look, put the stick in, just get back to their phone. All right, good.
Yeah. So I do want to point. I do another NFT that I have a feeling half of them will get burned.
Yeah,
for Stranger Things.
My mom wants them now.
There's a lot of people that I've heard.
I'm just like,
yeah. I saw this Melina. Somebody asked me because I'm into Mortal Kombat. It's like, you gonna get it? It's like, it's gonna be at a Five Below.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna sell out.
No,
it still hasn't.
Yeah.
Last I looked, and that was a day ago.
We were
so apparently these are the new. Sorry, go ahead, LBD.
No, I was just saying, if we were talking like back in the day, that would probably be something that might have sold out, but nowadays, no.
Yeah.
So apparently this is the new thing now, Thrilljoy, which
Brian Mariotti's company.
Kind of like a. Yeah. I mean, I wish them all the best, but no.
What is just like a minifigure?
Go if you go.
They're minifigures, but with a.
Go to the pictures before. There's like 3 of them on it. You skipped.
Apparently, from what I heard,
here
through the Gascast, they got a lot of different things. So it's not just what they've released so far. It's like a whole toy company.
Yeah, but Yeah, but it's basically just minifigures with a diorama background.
Which
Well,
is
for
not
that,
really
yeah.
that original. They've done those like in a bunch of different companies
Oh, yeah.
have done stuff like that.
Yeah.
And apparently their Freddy version is some character named Bluey or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. It's a mix
Anybody
between a
surprised to
chomp
see
and a
anybody else
ghastly.
not surprised to see Huckleberry Hound?
Oh, please. That guy has an unhealthy obsession with Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
Not even close. I mean, yeah, he's done a lot of Scott Pilgrim stuff, but I remember when they did the interview and they showed his office, and it was like my Ghostbuster wall times 1,000, and all it was Huckleberry Hound stuff from like the beginning inception of Huckleberry Hound to everything Funko has ever made with him on there.
I remember when they did the Huckleberry Hound chases, and people were buying 10-inch pops, the 10-inch chases like crazy.
I guess those got chases.
8 of those.
I guess those got chases too. Look at all the chases they had on there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I was just wondering if it was like a mini or is it like a 4-inch figure? That's what I want.
No, it's a minifigure. It's a minifigure and basically
is it like
lunch pail.
Like Doorables?
Yeah. Or Cube
But they're
Hoskins
supposed to have
is another one.
more different lines too. It's not just those, from what I've heard. So
No, I regardless, I mean, someone's going to buy it because his name is on it, and then eventually it's going to get to the point where people are going to be like, okay, this was fun for a while, but now it's not. This I saw.
Apparently,
sorry, go ahead.
New York Comic Con is apparently going to be where they're supposed to do their big blowout for the whole thing.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Removable panels on the back.
Well, I'm going to read it for Andrew. So Super 7 launches their latest piece in this awesome Batman 1989 Batmobile full color Super Cyborg vehicle. Link below, and apparently it's got panels you can remove, like to see the engine and all that.
13 inches long. True.
I'll be honest with you. I think it looks like crap.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything a tenth of the size. Same.
No Diddy. Moving on.
No Diddy. But no, they actually have these things from the Bradford Exchange that just came out of like the villains inside their cell. I wish.
That's pretty sick.
But I don't have the money for it right now, but I wish I did because it's really cool.
How much are they?
I think
Bradford Exchange.
It's expensive stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say like
I know it's expensive,
which isn't bad. But
how much?
I think 85, I want to say. So it's not terribly bad, but
it's not terrible, yeah.
Not for Bradford Exchange. Yeah.
No, exactly. That's what
yeah, I'm just gonna pull this up so I know Andrew got it. Yeah, you are right, LBD. Now that I can see it closer, it really is emo the Batman.
Yeah.
Fits my personality.
His father took him to the city to see the Black Parade.
Bleeding mascara.
Yeah. Either that or he went to a Diddy party.
God.
Oh, that's a bunch of empty baby oil bottles under his feet.
Jesus. Also, more Iron Maiden. Yay! Anybody else here collect Iron Maiden pops?
Cool.
Just Sean.
Exactly. I have one sitting somewhere.
Oh.
I think you're like the
taught me to run for the hills.
Collect
Christina.
pops anymore.
Hey, Christina.
I was gonna get it signed by the
Oh yeah, Pop Tart.
Milton.
Little Pop Tart. A pop.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at this Pop Tart. It looks so happy that like a chunk is missing out of its head and it's bleeding its own innards.
Right?
It's got brain damage. It probably doesn't know what's going on.
It needs to be drooling out its mouth now. No!
Zombie tart.
Jimmy, something from Mitch's childhood, Happy Days. Oh no, it's not Happy Days. It's James Dean. Fun fact: James Dean had a famous quote: "Live fast, die young, and leave a beautiful corpse." He followed the first two.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Too soon?
No. Yeah. No. I think you're past that due date.
More Disney stuff. This time they went, "Hey, you know what? What if we just not use color?"
Oh well, you know, Quickdraw has to get one of those at least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can we figure out which one?
Big dummy. Big dummy.
Superman. We know G-Boats will probably get this because he loves his Superman.
We got more Star Wars.
Yeah.
Again, more Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's Sabine.
Oh, that's from the Ahsoka show, though. That's that's what that's from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard about it earlier today.
Cool.
If you didn't have a Sabine, that's not a bad Sabine. Although the one where she's flying is probably better.
Seems Sabine.
I still wish they would not be putting out Valentine stuff already. It's like, could we maybe like get into December 1st?
They're doing a Ghostface Valentine one now.
Well, yeah, they know it because.
Well, yeah.
Here's the thing: everything's selling. Ghostface is selling, so why wouldn't they? There's gonna be an Easter Ghostface for crying out loud.
Speaking of like the time of year and horror and all that stuff, it looks like at the Meadowlands whatchamacallit, flea market that they do on the weekends. Looks like somebody's wife wanted him to get rid of all his Walking Dead because the owner of the store is like, "You think this will be worth anything to get it? Like, I'm getting a good deal on everything." It's like a giant, like 3 bins of Walking Dead stuff. Is insane. He even had like the whole prison play set thing you got to put together. Like it's like I think it's like 20 different sets put to build that whole thing.
Jeez,
it's insane.
Weird.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, he even had like a standee from like I don't know from where he got it, but like it's like a whole setup in the store now.
Nice.
Oh wow. Anybody else here into Formula One?
No. We can move on.
Makes 2 of us.
Who's in the Formula One?
And then we got finally Bruce Lee.
That's actually pretty cool.
That I'd be interested in getting.
Yeah, me too. I might actually like that one. I don't get a lot of Funko Pops now, so for me to like them.
Can anybody guess what pop I will get out of the What If series?
The purple one.
Can anybody guess which one out of
these
the 5 one. I'll probably get?
The one away at the bottom.
Oh yeah, well, that's a no. Very good, LB. Yeah,
you definitely have a delay because we're talking.
The Mohawk Nation has now been represented in Marvel.
Yeah, he's got a delay like hell.
Yeah, you are delayed like crazy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Right, well, I'll show
an hour later.
Well, I'll pull this up. You guys talk about it, and then I'm gonna reset like this.
Okay.
It's crazy because I haven't seen them actually do an Agent Venom like in a while, and they like it's a good pose. I like it.
Is that the one at the bottom right? That's Scream, isn't it?
It's Scream, yeah. They have one Scream, but she's like very basic. This one's a little bit more detailed. This looks like more like from like the video game Scream.
Wasn't Scream was it that Walgreens exclusive? I think.
I think so. It might have
been.
Yeah. It was.
I have it or had it. I can't remember which one it is, but
I remember looking
we were supposed to be talking about it, but he's gone. What was the other one's Spider-Man Noir?
And then
right?
What was the Spider-Man? Wasn't he holding like drumsticks or something?
I didn't see that. No, that wasn't drumsticks. I think that's
the
part
top
of
right one.
I think that's Noir. I think he's probably like holding some things from like a case or something.
They're batons. All right, leave them alone.
Are they? I don't think they're batons.
They're candles.
They're drumsticks, guys. They're drumsticks.
Oh, they're drumsticks. So
I
that might
told you
mean...
drumsticks.
Excuse me.
Who cares?
Well, we took it away before we can really look at it. Okay.
It's a Deadpool pop. It's something.
No, it's not Deadpool. It's Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man.
Actually, it's not. It's Miles, dude.
It's Miles?
Yes.
Is he in the band? Is he in the band with Spider-Punk?
Probably, actually.
Well,
that would make sense.
This is the Miles from the Spider Noir universe.
Okay.
Oh,
so I was half right.
Because if you look at the space between the gloves and the shirt.
Well, that's what I was saying. You said no.
Go ahead.
And what?
He could be wearing a brown T-shirt.
It's Miles because look at the color of the eyes. Miles have the red around his eyes.
Yeah, but the hat throw me off.
Shoes.
Yeah.
The hat. We'll find out. The other one was.
It's Spider Jazz.
Well, from what I understand, Nicolas Cage is supposed to be doing the Spider-Man Noir like live action show or something like that.
Oh man, it's gonna be.
Well, no, he's doing the voice. They're doing an animated.
He's doing the voice. Is it animated? I thought it was live.
No, because he did the voice originally for Spider Noir and the other ones.
No, I know he did the voice, but I could have sworn they said they were gonna do live. But okay. Which he's kind of old to do it, so yeah, it would make sense.
I was gonna say, dude, like, also he's not into action like he was, so I mean, it would take a while to get his body conditioned for that.
Ghostface plushie.
He's a family man now.
Well, considering he just dug himself out of like our Internal Revenue Service debt. Thank you. Just dug himself out of that because. What was it, like 15 or 20 years ago? His accountant was like, "Hey Nick, you got to stop buying this stuff." And then he bought some dinosaur bone. I think he bought the skull of a T-Rex, and it turned out to be it turned out to be stolen. So he lost like 25 mil off that.
Yeah,
no way I'm buying some bones.
Sorry.
I think it's funny as hell, man. Could you imagine? Be like, look what I got in my house, and then someone goes, "Yeah, that's stolen. Do I get my money back?" No. Wow. That's why you saw him in a lot of questionable movies, like over the last 15 years. Like he was in. If you went up to him and said, "Hey, look, I'll pay you $50,000 right now if you just like do this this movie about I don't know." Dancing marshmallows, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in." Oh god, but yeah, it looks decent. I mean, NYCC is going to be coming up next, and then after that, LA Comic-Con. There was no exclusives this year.
There was one.
No, was
really?
There? I didn't even hear about it,
and it was a pre-order.
Oh,
no wonder.
What was it?
Heard about it.
It was a My Melody glow in the dark.
Of course, you would know.
Okay. Here,
all I know is they had a big Back to the Future thing there this year.
Every year they both always go. Christopher Lloyd and
no, there was 4 of them this year. I think Biff was there and someone else. I think it was big this year. Like it was a whole package you had to buy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I know because a friend went.
Yeah, I don't have one Back to the Future pop.
Great Scott.
Sean, do you have any Back to the Future?
Yes, I do. I was going to say, as I turn and look at my wall of all 4 vintage movie posters sitting on the wall. No, not at all, Andrew. I don't have anything Back to the Future. I don't have a Christopher Lloyd autograph hanging in my room.
No, I know.
That's a guy like between now and like the next 2 years. Like, let's be honest.
Who's
What are the
first,
odds?
Michael
Yeah.
or Lloyd?
Anthony Hopkins,
Dude, I remember seeing him back in like 2000.
Anthony Hopkins too.
Sorry,
He's
who
like
else?
86 or 89 or something.
Oh yeah. Well, man, look at this. Like in the past 2 months, man, a bunch of like people that were, rightfully elderly, not not the deaths we had a few years back. It was like, over stupidity. A lot of elderly celebrities have been passing away with the last 2 months. It's like every time I open up Facebook, it's like such and such who was in da-da-da passed away at 82, da-da-da 91. It's like, oh yeah. Well, yeah, examples like that. It's like you can't even look at it and go, oh well, he oh my god, he was so young. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Well, Whitney Houston's mom just passed away. She was like 91 years old. Got that news today.
Yeah. Madonna's brother passed away at 62. So, at least it wasn't like back in 2017 where we were like losing like Bowie, like big names every week from like October to December.
Yeah,
it's like that. Like it was like, hey guys, what's so interesting on all your phones?
Me, I'm looking for food.
Me, I was
even
actually
on the phone.
I was using a code.
I was putting away accessories.
Plus, you can't even see me, so does it really matter what I'm looking at?
I know, right?
No, but I could see the gleam off your glasses. Flea passed away?
See.
Yes, I can. Is that a jab at Andrew? Sorry, buddy, you had to put up with that.
No, but apparently that was Jesus.
It's all right. He's gonna put up with all the Mexican jokes.
Are you sure Flea passed away? I could have swore he's still alive.
Who?
Flea. Yeah, he's Laura.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah, Flea is alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know who just passed away? The voice actor who did the narration for the intros and outros and for Dragon Ball. That's a big deal right now because the game just came out, like a really popular game. It's outsold almost every upcoming game, and he just passed away. So that's gonna be crazy for like the next couple of days. So get ready for your feeds to be filled with it.
Well, maybe yours, not mine. I don't really.
If you touch anything, if you watched anything gaming, it's gonna pop up because the game just came out.
I just know I saw a picture. I saw a picture of what he like looked like because a lot of them were just like headshots, and it's like, yeah, I can see why. Yeah.
No, and it's crazy because he was at I think he did a convention not too long ago, like either last year, like
okay,
beginning of the year.
Oh.
I was going to say because Flea's not 51, he's 61.
Yeah, another guy who goes by Flea. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Thank you, both of you. One for letting us know, and one for clarifying. Because I was going, what do you mean? I mean, I'm pretty on the pulse when it comes to like, especially musicians from my generation.
Yeah. I guess some stuff to show up if we're done talking about dead people and
I
figures.
guess it's the basis from some group called Alton.
Oh.
Not the slap of the bass guy.
I know there's another bassist named Flea. He's like, what the heck?
So I got this new wallet. I haven't had a new wallet in a while, and it has actually like the Venom, like the actual symbiote thing on it. So it's pretty cool.
That's because he'd never have money. I'm just kidding.
And then
mine's empty. It's got moss in it.
that's pretty cool. The inside is not as impressive, but I did also get the bag, which I missed out on the original one that came out like 2 years ago that didn't have all the green on it. So I'm kind of happy I got this one. And same thing, it has like the detailing on the back for like the symbiote. So that's pretty cool. I actually picked this up for free. That's one of the stores. one of the stores by me actually has like a free table, and I guess they had like a bunch of figures from the movie, and then this one, and like somebody finally either bought or grabbed the ones from the movies before I can get there. So they were on the $5 table, and then the other one, and then there was a free table, and then there's a $10 table. I don't know when they ended up grabbing them because obviously I wasn't there. I also picked this one up for baseball. I actually like Randy Johnson, and I'm a Yankees fan, so they have Soriano here too.
That's stickball.
Huh?
Stickball?
In your times, yeah, that's probably what they called it. And then I showed this to Vince the other day. It's a basketball jersey for One Piece.
Nice.
Straw Hat Crew. The material is actually really nice. I got this from Hot Topic, by the way. And got the Jolly Roger right there.
Cool.
I wore this already. I was trying to find this earlier because I was like, I don't know. I don't think I put it in the hamper yet. I wanted to show it off. I think there was like one more thing. I don't know where the hell I put it. Oh well, no, I'm not gonna show that. I'll maybe show it next week.
Fair enough.
Because it's, I think some of it fell out, and I want to fix it. So that's about it.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that's
that's what she said.
I was gonna say all the stuff I have to show. I already did a video for it, so it's actually
I did videos of things too, but I still showed them. You know, not everybody watches videos.
Well, guess what?
You just being lazy. You don't want to get up.
Damn Skippy, dude. I'm tired.
From what?
Also not. I got 3 hours sleep last night.
No, please.
What? I'm allowed to be tired.
3 hours sleep is fine.
Okay, right, sure. Come from the guy who sleeps, like
I don't.
sitting up.
I don't get to do. I don't have the luxury of that anymore. Plus, I honestly don't feel as tired now that I've lost some weight, so I don't really sleep that often.
Yeah. Speaking, I guess we could announce it here too. So we'll be doing just for the panel. We're gonna do an exchange sometime in November. You guys all got your names, right?
We all got our names. I definitely updated my wish list.
I got my name at birth. I'm just saying, I don't know when you guys got yours, but.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Andrew, I saw your wish list, man. Holy crap, dude! Did you just like type in Batman Amazon and just like hit yes?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, pretty much. I'm throwing more. Yeah. I'm throwing more in there today.
So you want the Batman 2-piece bikini? I mean, I don't think you could rock it, but hey, I'm not going to judge. There's no body shame
here. I wanted the one piece.
Here's the thing. I had things on there from like 4 years ago when we did the first exchange with Mama J and everybody, and maybe like some stuff that was from like 3 years ago from the following year that I did it again. So I had to update that list completely. Like, and I honestly, there's like, I'm still trying to think of other things to put on there just to give whoever got me an option, because I don't know what, we obviously we have the set of rules and all that stuff and things like that. So that's pretty cool. But I'm just saying, just make sure if you haven't done your list, I would do it just so people, because not everybody knows what you don't have, what you need. That's one of those things that it's better, it makes it easier on the person.
Yeah, I did do the same thing. I had to go through and get rid of a lot of stuff that I had bought myself, a lot of stuff that wasn't even on Amazon anymore.
Well, yeah. I'll give you guys a clue of who I got. It's somebody who's south of me.
Someone who what?
Someone who's south of him.
Oh,
yeah.
Direction.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
I was gonna say, Oh, sorry, Vince. South of me would be all of you, just in case.
I didn't hear Sal. I just heard something that's so funny. I was like, what?
Yeah. I got whatchamacallit. I saw like it's funny because I don't think they had that feature before, but now like you said, we saw Andrew updated his list, and then I saw Sean updated his list too. Like I don't think it used to show when people updated their list. I think
I never had a list. That was just it. It was like I looked at it, went, I need to figure something out.
Yeah.
I think the list just goes off your Amazon.
No.
You gotta update it. You gotta do it yourself.
You gotta build it. Yep. So I one night I was about to fall asleep and I opened it up and went, and it was like the night before, and I went, oh crap. Okay, here I'll just type in Ghostbusters and Fallout and try to find. Again, the list is just to give you an idea of what direction to go in. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get something on that list.
My wish list is made up of everything that I wished on my actual Amazon account. It carried over to the wish list.
It carried over? Mine didn't carry over.
Yeah.
Maybe because I used a different email. That might be it. Because I used a different email. That might be
same
it.
here.
I don't have a wish list on Amazon or anywhere.
Well, you should probably make one. You should probably make
bought all Vince's stuff. I'm just kidding. I don't have Vince.
Well, you know what Vince wants? He wants a generator so his mom can open up the garage door and front gate so she can go to Vegas.
I have got one. I got one. It's out now. It's not in the garage anymore. It's right. It's accessible.
He wants a Hello Kitty generator to replace his new generator.
Oh my God! Instead of making that generator sound, it purrs when you turn it on. And you got to pull it.
Mind that because it's a lot less annoying, to be honest.
I'll be honest with you. I think the hardest people to shop for would be probably Mitch, Vince, and maybe Quickdraw, just because they have specific things that they want, but they also have a lot of things that they probably don't need, like they don't have to they don't have to replace.
Oh, to be honest with you, I think for Quickdraw, honestly, get him the 1/6 scale Ecto 1. I think that's what he would really like.
I don't think that's
I want a video of him taking it out of the back of a vehicle, and then him getting it into the house and up the stairs and into his room.
You'd have to.
I was gonna get him a beard trimmer.
Jesus. I think the most grandpa gift I've ever heard.
Just to give you an idea, the reason why we did this was because last year, each and everyone here that's on here, like in the panel, we all got gifts individually for everybody here, and we realized it was way easier if we just did this, and easier on the wallet when it came to shipping.
Yeah,
because
especially the shop.
The only one. Well, especially for me, yes, because I used Amazon because I sat down and it was going to be about $40 per person to ship out, which times that by 5, I may as well just get a plane ticket.
And it's the same for us.
Deliver everything.
We all have to send you something, so you add up all of us sending you something.
But that's individual. That's individually.
That's what we have to send him one. He's got to send 5 people.
And then Vince is another one. Vince's shipping is expensive because he's in California.
What about you, Deadzone?
California shipping is expensive compared to everywhere else. It is.
Never. I don't know. I ship from California, so it seems like it's just normal. I don't know.
No, shipping to you, not from you.
Yeah, it's like an extra $10 for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because they got to put some aqua velva on the box. I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
They have to hire security to watch over the packages.
It's probably probably California taxes.
Maybe.
They got to
You also got to remember with Sean, he don't have like pirate ship or anything. He has to go through the post office, so it's even more expensive because they don't have things like that.
I was thinking for Vince too. I mean, with Vince, they probably just slap on that sticker that says "may contain cancerous items." Every time I get something from California, like if I buy an action figure or something on there, that sticker's like it's not even part of the actual box. It's just stuck on there. It's like, this item may contain cancerous items. Like, I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah. But Vince, you live in California, so that's probably why you never noticed it.
Yeah. I mean, and shipping rates just went up. I got an email about it through Pirate Ship. It went through effective October.
Well, I'll have a little more money to spend now that I'm not paying $66 for friggin' StreamYard. I'm sorry that I really wish I caught that sooner. Because damn,
what is it?
That's a lot.
When did that start?
Started in September. So I just got hit with one charge, and then when I went to go and cancel, they're like, "Are you sure you want to cancel? We'll give you a 6-month discount." It's like, no, because in 6 months' time I'm going to be back to where I started.
Wait, I've already paid for my 6 months now.
How much is it now?
$66 Canadian.
A month?
Yes.
No, a minute. LBD, yes, a month.
Really, for your basic like package, or what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say this slowly one more time. It's $66 a month for what we currently have now. I canceled it because I am not paying, again, $66 a month for what we currently have now.
Sean,
Vince, can you do that in Spanish, please?
My question was which version, because there's like 4 different tiers now.
Yes, and the other 3 tiers are business related. We're not a business.
We could be, but we're not.
I'm saying there's
base,
3 options.
Base version.
Okay. That's
the base version is $66 Canadian.
Yeah, and it used to be 20 something, 25 American, so like what, 30? That wasn't so
32.
bad.
Yeah, 32. I could justify $32 a month. That was fine. I mean, I probably spend that more on takeout in a month. Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. That's way too much. You're gonna have to go
$68?
Yeah.
But why put that money out when we only go live once a week? If that.
Yeah.
It's not even worth it.
No.
You're not going to go through 20 hours.
And it wasn't like I mean, people do donate to the channel, which I thank you for. And a lot of that donation goes right towards paying the bandwidth is what it goes down to. Seriously. So that paid for it. But at $66 a month for basically having the ability to, and just to give you guys an idea what $66 gives me, is it gives me the ability to have these different logos up, which I mean isn't a big thing. Being able to post things like this, okay, whatever. I mean, the only thing we're going to lose, and I feel bad about it, is
what's the problem, officer?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Or we won't be able to look at lovely pictures of when LBD was younger in the Philippines.
But I think you can still share. So if somebody else has them and you share screen, we can still hear that stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
way around it.
Sorry, here I found the picture. So this was LBD back when he lived in the Philippines.
Hey, get out of my country.
But yeah, so that's like I said. That's
what about Mitch's vacation pictures?
Oh no, these are pictures of Mitch all throughout his lifetime. This one was a wallpaper in my computer. It was a wallpaper for the longest time.
That's a good one. Actually, that's a really good one.
Or baby pictures of LBD.
I'll be honest, you considering what his parents look like, that looks more like Vince's. It'll be more for Vince than me.
Yeah. Or we're gonna lose this. This was my favorite logo.
All you're gonna see is a duck up there now, basically, unless you go to something different.
Yeah,
there are different things we can go there.
Well, I know buddy uses Streamlabs, which is technically free, isn't it?
here's the thing. In 2 weeks' time, I have another week off work for vacation time, so I'm going to sit down and look at other options. But the reality is, I'll probably stick with StreamYard just because it's easier. I have a system down for getting sending everything out in the morning. The only thing that's going to suck is just the fact that we'll have that little ugly duck on there. We won't be able to do any of the intros like we did before. But for $66, I can't justify it. So it's exact. At the end of the day, it is going to be what it is. Anytime when someone does like a super chat, like Laura, being one of the major people, which I'm incredibly grateful for, Laura, by the way, and thank you for the lovely birthday gift earlier. If I hadn't said that enough already, but my point that I want to stress is that all that money that I get, and even the very little that I get from YouTube when I get my my what do you call it, check from them, it goes right back into paying for the bandwidth. Keep things up and running. So it is what it is. I'm not upset. I mean, but at least now everyone knows that'll be coming up with.
Honestly, I probably won't even notice it.
Well, I think you guys will notice when I say, okay, guys, we're going live. So, especially with LBD, with all his, talk about, Marxism and my conf and, all of the un-PC stuff and Vince, he's just an angel. He never says anything un-PC.
I don't.
No.
Yeah. He goes down to the Our Holy Sisters of Trinity and helps the local orphans. He's just there, giving back to the community, and we thank Vince for it.
Yeah.
I already finished my hours.
No, Vince, you're supposed to say you're doing it on your own accord, not because.
Oops. He meant to say.
It's not stealing a car if you return it.
Borrowed.
But yeah, so
It's
that's
missing
pretty
wheels.
well it.
Well, I don't know where those went.
Or who knows? Maybe I'll figure somewhere else to go. I know.
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs might be another one we'll go to. But the other thing I was going to mention is beginning of November, I'm going to be in Detroit, so we may not have a live stream that Monday that I'm coming back, depending on what time I get back at. Because I really don't feel like doing even though I do have the laptop, I don't feel like doing a live stream from the back of a Greyhound.
Oh, I would. Here we are riding in the Greyhound.
Yeah, I just think
that sounds.
You're a quitter because I did a live stream from the back of a ambulance, no problem.
Great. Was that when you stepped on the plug?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need to step on a plug in order to do that, buddy. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. My point is, if I can do it from the back of an ambulance, you can do it in a Greyhound. I don't see what the problem is.
How many people were watching?
I don't know.
I know it wasn't me.
I'll be honest with you. Back then, I think the crowd was definitely. Yeah, like we were like in the 20s. I would say sometimes we would average 25, 27.
Oh, it was during the live stream?
Yeah.
Or you went live?
During the live stream.
Oh no, I thought you meant it happened and you went live.
Oh no, it happened when I walked away to go get something for the live, and we were in a blackout. And my cousin had just brought me a mini battery, but the plug is an AC plug, one of the ones from like the air conditioners, because he didn't have the original plug, and it was obviously I couldn't see well because it was dark, and I stepped on it.
Yeah, I know the story. I didn't know it was during it live though.
It's during a live. Well, I wasn't actually on camera, and then it was dark. Obviously, it was a blackout. It was blacked out for like a week.
Yeah, you know what the cool part about the blackout, Vince, though, was his mom was still able to get the vehicle out of the driveway. But
we're talking about power. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up. But anyways, we will be back next week with all the fun and games. Mitch is currently back at the Fountain of Youth, regaining his powers, so he'll be ready for another year. In the meantime, I want to say
he's got to slow things down.
Well, no, he's only turned 50 this time around. I mean, don't forget.
Right.
The last time he turned 50. The time before that.
Yeah.
Decade.
Well, once every century. In the meantime, I want to say thank you for LBD, Quickdraw, Vince, and Andrew for being here tonight, as well as everybody in the chat. Thank you, guys. In the meantime, we will be back next week. Stay good, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.
Catch you later.
Bye.